It is the big day. It's been building up to this through all the qualifying tournaments around the world, through the group stages here, the knockout stages that have led to this final. It's a wonderful occasion. It's from the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, and it's live. Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith alongside me, and welcome to you all for the 21st World Cup final. And the setting here, the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow.
Well, it goes without saying, Martin, we've got two top teams here. I think they both thoroughly deserve to be in this final. And who can split them at the moment? The question is, who can produce the best just when it matters out there?
Number 7, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 21, Yannick Ferreira Carrasco. Number 14,
and we pause now for the national anthems.
And number 9.
Portugal with a wonderful football history, of course. We did win the Euros in 2016, we talked about that. I remember 1966 when they pushed England all the way in England for the World Cup. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. The lineup for Belgium today. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Jan Vertonghen plays with Vincent Kompany in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Axel Witsel in the centre of the pitch. Dries Mertens plays together with Romelu Lukaku. Carrasco. This is the Portugal team for today. Rui Patricio starts in goal. Jose Font starts with Pepe in central defence. And a partnership with these two strikers up front. Andre Silva. We were talking about Portugal, Alan, and I was recalling the 1966 Portugal side with Eusebio at the fore that could have won the World Cup in England. England actually just about beat them in the semi-final, of course, lifted the trophy. Portugal came third.
Yeah, Eusebio was their talisman, and what a player he was. But England, thankfully, just had enough that day.
Change of possession here. Bernardo Silva. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. When they're challenged like this, all they can do is just clear their lines, no more. Mertens, Lukaku. And here's Hazard. Lukaku. Return to Hazard. Fernandes. Andre Silva. Brilliant pass, can he finish it?
Well, that's easy for Courtois.
Well, it is amazing that these two teams have got to the World Cup final. It does show the breadth of talent around the globe.
Yeah, it is the beauty of football, isn't it? Sometimes...
Andre Silva! Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. William Carvalho. It's a defender on top of his game here, and certainly on top of the opposition then. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Free kick against Pepe. Well, just to go back to what we were about to say about this final in particular and how these sides have really fought their way through against the odds to get into an arena where the whole world will be watching today.
And it's how they handle that. They'll be well aware of the scrutiny that's going to be upon them over the next 90 minutes or more.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. Incisive pass. João Mario, he scored to put his side in front in the 2018 World Cup final. What a goal!
Well, he's laid down the marker, and so has his team.
He can't have scored many better than this. with the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
Real pleasure for Portugal. They've got this lead.
Number 10,
Here's
João
Company. Here's Carrasco. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Now Guerrero. Now Mario. Carvalho. Attacking now, guiding it through. Bernardo Silva. One in front, they would be a lot more comfortable if they were two in front, and they really could have been.
Yeah, might they look back on that with a bit of regret, because that was a great chance to extend the lead, wasn't it?
It could be a chance. The goalkeeper can only parry it out. So we'll restart with a throw-in. João Mario. Looking for teammates in the middle. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Here's Carrasco. Promising from Portugal, they've got the ball back. It's good work between these two. On to the attack now. Andre Silva! Oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. Much the better team, and this is another moment to prove that.
Well, they've been knocking on the door and opening that door so many times during the match, deservedly ahead.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Andre Silva. Bernardo Silva. They've got steered through, neatly intercepted. Mertens. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
minimum of 2 minutes.
Kevin De Bruyne.
And that's easy for Courtois.
And the referee is blown. Well, the players started in the second half of the World Cup final, and Portugal with a lead to preserve if they can.
Well, they are almost within touching distance of fame and glory here, the Portuguese players, and sometimes that can do strange things to you as a player. We'll see in the next 45 minutes.
Gets his cross in. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. They've lost the ball, and the counter-attack could be there. And find some space here on the flanks. João Mario! It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Cleared away by the defender. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance, actually.
Cedric. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. That's good movement forward here. Maybe the cross. Well, he's definitely suffering here from that earlier injury. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Eden Hazard could have halved the deficit there.
No, that's when you need your front man to be nice and composed and to be clinical, and he just wasn't that from close in.
Rafael Guerrero. Bruno Fernandes. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Now, where's he going to go from this position? Not too much on for him at the moment. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Hazard's the one in the striking position in the middle. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Guiding the pass through. Hazard. I know this manager's not too keen on this kind of play. He'd rather the ball was in the other half and they were playing their football in the opposing half. Mertens. Bernardo Silva. Andre Silva. And here they are on the attack. Kevin De Bruyne. Lukaku. This could be it. Lukaku! Well, in the clear, and he's made a total hash of it.
Just panicked, I think. He lost his nerve at the vital moment.
Hazard! Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Fernandes taking it well under pressure. Bernardo Silva. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems. It's certainly not the goalkeeper. Hazard. There's good progress with this attack. Cross aimed for Mertens. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Break quickly when they get possession. Well read by the defender. And that's good support as they build this attack. The target, Hazard. Hazard! Miscued, really, with the header.
Yeah, not known for his heading, and you can see why there with that effort.
Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it. Carvalho. Lukaku. Well, just when the game looked as though it was petering out, they've scored. And now the deficit is cut in half. They could still do it here. And we restart the game 2-1. Good forward play from them. Company. Lukaku. Here's Carrasco. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Now we have a corner to come via that deflection. Put in by De Bruyne. It's a corner that's been wasted, really. Stopped at the near post. Jan Vertonghen. Mertens. Tackle here. Bruno Fernandes. Andre Silva. Dendoncker. And they get it away. The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes. Yannick Carrasco. Cross from Eden Hazard. Rafael Guerreiro. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Quick-witted and quick in his movement. Final whistle. They are the world champions. A day to remember in Moscow. They come through the group stage, the round of 16, the quarter-final, the semi-final. And now they've seen off serious opposition here today.
What a moment, Martin, for all these players out there. A moment they will never forget for the rest of their lives. This is special.
Against their names in football history, long after they've gone, it will say world champion. There's no higher accolade.
No, and it's difficult to argue that they're not deserved winners in this competition. To a man, they gave it their all out there.
Champions of the world, the best feeling in the world. They're on top of the world.
There's a real togetherness amongst those players, and they've needed it at times. They came through some sticky periods in this competition, but it was all worth it, wasn't it?
with the supporters, and they'll know where their families are as well. Forever linked with Moscow, forever linked with Russia, forever linked with the FIFA World Cup.
And they've needed those fans at times, they've stuck with them. And quite rightly, they acknowledge that support.
They will not want this day to end, but they will get some souvenirs of it now as the photographers gather for these prime pictures of the winners of the FIFA World Cup 2018.